Yes, people, this is the player ratings after that rubbish performance again at Craven Cottage as Man United have drawn 1-1 with Fulham. Let's get straight into this. Altay Bayındır made some decent stops from open play. Made two good stops actually. One with his foot, one where he palmed it out to safety. Where he saw the ball come through, sort of like a crowd of players from Iwobi pushed that wide. He did well in that sense. Distribution was okay, but from corners, man, hella shaky. So shaky, this guy on corners, and you can just see now that the lack of confidence in the goalkeeping department is just running through the veins of all of them. It doesn't matter whether it's Onana or whether it's Bayındır at this point. We know that Seny Lemans is on his way in, it seems. Hurry up and get him in. We're just not set in that department. It doesn't breed confidence. The players actually did quite well to protect Bayındır from corners for the most part, apart from one, I think, which was really dangerous, which they just missed the opportunity. But overall, I'll give Bayındır. He didn't make any mistakes that led to a goal. I'll give him a 5. I'll give him a 5. Shaky from corners, but made the stops he should make. Let's start with the centre backs. Right centre back, Lenny Yoro, excellent. Again, I thought he was really good. Won his duels. When I think it was Josh King was through, got back, won that tackle. He ends up getting a lot of fortune with the goal that we did score, but thank God he did, because otherwise we ain't walking away with even a point today. He went in for a 50-50, I think, on Sander Berger as well. I think it was. He got that. And just decent, Lenny. Just decent. I'm not going to go too... In fact, because we didn't play well enough. I'm going to give him a 6. But I think he did well. And did his job, most importantly. Left centre back, Luke Shaw. Again, competent. Did what he needed to do defensively. I give him a 6. He didn't do anything wrong, really. I'm trying to think. Did I see anything stupid from Luke Shaw today? No, pretty mundane. Again, there wasn't loads in the game that Fulham were having us up. Not really. There wasn't raining shots. There wasn't a lot of quality in the game today. So just like a standard 6. De Ligt was good for the most part, but for the goal that they score, I think he's on my knees at the front post. I think it is, or was it Ramirez? Not Ramirez. What's his name? What's the Fulham striker's name? I can't remember his name. That's gonna piss me off. I'm so annoyed still. I can't even remember the players' names. What's his name again? He used to be at Wolves. I can't remember his name. His name's just gone out of my head. What was his name again? That's so annoying. What's his name? Jimenez. Jesus, Raul Jimenez. I can't remember if it was Raul Jimenez or Muniz. But De Ligt looked like he was a bit dodgy at the front post, but the damage was done behind. So I'd probably give De Ligt a 6 as well. In fact, you know what? But he didn't play this. I'm going to give Lenny a 7 and the other two a 6. That's what I'm going to give. Right wing back, Ahmad. Listen, we keep screaming for him to start. We wanted him to start against Arsenal. He did well when he came on against Arsenal. Wasn't so good today. Quite wasteful on the ball. It was almost like he was afraid. He was afraid to go at Bassi in that left-hand side and Sessegnon. He just didn't really want to go over there. And I don't know why. I don't know why he did that, but he did. Not good enough for me. Gave the ball away a couple of times. I'm going to give Ahmad a 5. Way off it for me. He had a shot on target, yes, but could have flashed that across the goal instead. But not good enough for me from Ahmad. Left wing back Dorgu. I thought first half he was okay. He was aggressive. He was good. And it just started to fade. It just started to fade from there. And in the second half, he did some really stupid fouls. Really stupid fouls that just put us under pressure. He just kept fouling. He fouled when we were at the edge of our box, like near the end of the game, and gave them a chance to put the ball into the back post to cause problems. And he fouled when we was up the other end of the pitch trying to get a winner and just takes the pressure off Fulham. That was quite silly from him. I'll give Dorgu a 5. I'll give Dorgu a 5. Casemiro, midfield, I'll give him a 5. Average, bang average. What did he do? Again, in the first 5-10 minutes, he looked all right. When the team looked all right, after that, faded. Nothing. 5, hooked. Bruno Fernandes, shocking this afternoon. Really poor from him. One of the worst games I've seen him play in a long while. Needless to say, blazes his penalty over. I don't know what he's thinking with that. And completely gone to sleep to let Smith Rowe in behind him. He's standing in front of Smith Rowe. He's standing in front of Smith Rowe, and Smith Rowe doesn't sprint. He just goes in a straight line, and Bruno's sleeping. So this is and this is again, if Amarim's going to play him here, you have to expect this crap. We're going to see a lot more of this, and like I said, Bruno's going to become this scapegoat. He's not a scapegoat today because he just played crap, but overall, Amarim is stitching him up by playing him there. I know what's going to happen, and you can see the team. They're doing the same things. They're passing backwards. They're scared, and all of a sudden, it looks like give the ball to Cunha or nothing's going to happen. I can see it already. Very, very worrying signs. But Bruno today, 4. Absolutely awful from him. And that's being generous. Not good from him. The 2 10s, Mason Mount did okay. Then he went into central midfield like the manager's asking. I give Mason Mount a 5 as well. The whole team, all of them looked good in the first 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. All of them. But because it's waned so much and become a nothing game, I don't buy it. So I'm not even giving them money in the bank for the first 10 to 15 minutes because it just petered out. So I'm not rating that. I'm not rating that at all. So Mason Mount 5. Mbumo, poor today. Couldn't get involved in the game. The service into him wasn't great, but he wasn't very good on the ball. He didn't strike fear into the defenders. Didn't really get on the ball. Didn't use the ball well enough. Asking for fouls of Bassi wasn't a foul. I remember that. Just didn't look great, did he? Just couldn't get into the game. It just didn't happen for him. Everything was going through Cunha and Bruno. I'll give him a 5 at best, and that's being generous. If I'm 100% honest, Cunha, everything went through him in his first 15, 20 minutes, and it was only then as well because actually for the rest of the game, he wasn't really involved either because again with the supply line into him wasn't good. The game was just passive. We were passing backwards and sideways, no penetrative passes. And Fulham were in a low block in the first half. The second half, they started to open up and then we couldn't really deal with it. We couldn't really get control of the game at all. The press, how many times I saw like Cunha by himself in the press run to the left, just getting bopped around him. Then Bruno's getting angry, he's getting bopped around him. Like, what are we working on in these 4 weeks of training? What? So, yeah, Cunha, 5. Because he was good for the first 15, 20 minutes, then I didn't see him. Let's get to the substitutions. Benjamin Sesko didn't know he was on the pitch. Man United didn't play to him, didn't play for him, didn't play through him. Nothing. No balls down the channels for him to get into. No balls into his feet or his chest to play as a focal point up front. Nothing. I don't even think it. I saw him have a touch on the left-hand side when he kind of held up the ball and then Bruno took the ball and the guy pulled Bruno back, got a yellow card, Lukic. That's the only time I saw him like take the ball down once and set it back. That's it. No looks at goal, no glances at goal. Manager says he's looking for a house, that's why he can't start after 2 weeks worth of training. You tell me. So on that, he came off the bench. 4, didn't see him. Who else came off the bench? Dallo. Jesus. I don't know what he was thinking, trying to take that ball like Cafu. Edge of our box, tried to take it on the half turn instead of just playing the way he's facing. Tries some stupid turn, loses the ball goes to the left-hand side, cross comes in, and like I say, Delitton and especially Bruno sleeping 1-1. And it was a poor goal to concede. And it stemmed from Dallo doing that, which I don't know what he was doing. 3, nothing, didn't offer anything. Ugarte, shit, came on. Did he even get, I think he got a yellow card for that. Did he get a yellow card for that tackle? That crap tackle he done? No, he didn't. Casemiro got a yellow card for diving. Ugarte didn't get a yellow card, but rubbish. Awful. What did he do? Nothing. 3. Who else came on off the bench? Harry Maguire, very unlucky near the end. Could have snatched it. Aiden Heaven don't even think got a touch of the ball. Don't even know what the point he came on for. What's the point? May as well just leave Luke Shaw on. But Harry Maguire goes up front like he does, and was just poor. Who else? That's it from the substitutes bench, all right? Dallo, Ugarte, Heaven, Sesko, Maguire. That's it. Yeah, crap. So there you go. And the manager, mate, Ruben, you made some bad choices. Bad back 2. I'm giving Ruben Amorim a 2 today because the decision, to not start Sesko hasn't paid off. This midfield problem is getting bigger by the game. You can see it developing. There's a gaping hole there. To overlook Kobbie Mainoo and Xerxes when you need a goal, I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know how he thinks that's going to help. Penny for their thoughts. I'm telling you, I can see it now. Kobbie Mainoo, end of the season, mate. He's out of here, man. He's out of here. And you know what? I wouldn't even blame him because this manager's not going to play him. He's not going to play him. He's not even having a look at him. Mason Mount back into central midfield. Then Mason Mount off. Then Ugarte on. Can't be seeing them, man. They can't pass wind amongst each other. Shocking. 2 for Ruben Amorim. So Grimsby and Burnley better be W's. Needless to say, better be W's. But if it's not, pressure's already on. Pressure's already on because you see that, and that was scarily similar to last year. So it just throws up that you just got up for it against Arsenal. So, and there's still mad decisions in there. Not good enough. Bottled it. Bad decisions from Ruben Amorim. Bad decisions from the players. Bad attitude from the players. Poor. I'm out of here. Peace. Shocking. I'm angry. I am. I'm fuming.